Another Go Pinoy Day na naman po, and greetings sa ating mga televiewers from Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao.
At shoutout din sa ating mga viewers from abroad. Yes, ang ating mga kababayang OFWs.
Yes, ako po si Direk Lodge at ang aking partner na si Direk JP.
Hello, and kamusta po kayong lahat? Welcome po dito sa Go Pinoy TV.
Again, para sa kaalaman ng lahat, ang Go Pinoy TV is part of an advocacy project with the same title, Go Pinoy, which aims to help and assist businesses sa kanilang promotional and marketing needs.
At meron pa tayong mga components. Of course, we have the Go Pinoy TV and we have the mentoring program with our business advisors. And also, we have the Go Pinoy online platform.
Yan Go Pinoy online platform na yan is coupled with affiliates and mga online resellers. And we also have vloggers and influencers who can help yung mga businesses sa kanilang promotional needs.
Wow!
Alam mo, meron tayong na-miss mention last time.
So, ano yun?
Di ba we will give awards dun sa mga deserving businesses? Ito yung outstanding local businesses and their people who go above and beyond what they do. And that includes how they help and make an impact sa kanilang community.
Kumbaga, may nako-contribute silang positive change.
Yeah.
Right? Which means they are change makers.
And with this, we are inviting our televiewers out there to nominate those businesses that you think are deserving na magkaroon ng award.
So, ang ibig sabihin po niyan, we are officially opening the nomination for all businesses na deserving mabigyan ng award and recognitions.
That's right. And to know more about this, please visit our Go Pinoy page.
Alright, one question. Yung mga businesses ba na na-feature natin dito sa Go Pinoy TV, pwede din ba silang ma-nominate?
Of course, pwedeng-pwede. Just like our featured entrepreneur for today. Alam mo bang sumober lang daw one day yung kanyang luto, and that started her business.
Wow, so inspiring naman. Alright, let's listen to the story of Miss Sharmain of White Kitchen at
The business started last May 2020 during ECQ. Dahil lockdown noon, God gave me an opportunity to cook and develop my passion in cooking since grade 4 pa. I usually cook every day. Then there was a time, sumobra yung luto ko, so I decided to sell it. I didn't really expect na magugustuhan nila. When I was reading the Bible, I got inspired by Proverbs 31 woman, so I came up with a brand name White Kitchen at 31st. That moment na-realize ko to strive hard for the things that you love and make it fruitful for your family and also for your dream. Because of people's overwhelming love and support, the business expanded from simple desserts to lasagnas, pastries. It was only by God's grace that this pandemic became an opportunity and a blessing in disguise.
Alright, Miss Sharmain, can you also tell us ano po yung mga unique sa products natin? Yung babalik-balikan ng ating mga customers.
I think it's because of the quality and freshness. I don't cook the usual recipes, but I explore. I combine all the ingredients to balance the flavor based on my standard. For example, my blockbuster lasagnas have different kinds of cheese, mushrooms, meats. It's really bursting with flavors and people always ask for more. First impression last, kaya I make sure that the quality is the top priority. Eventually, magsasawa yung tao, kahit gano'ng kasarap yung gawa mo. You have to expand your options. Kailangan mo mag-isip ng iba pang menu to cater the people who always buy from you. You have to develop and explore new recipes for the growth of your business and for your skills. Think of ways to improve your current recipes and develop recipes na wala pa nakagawa. Sabi nga, mastery is not just about knowledge or talent. It's about the time and focus that you gave.
Wow! Blockbuster lasagna? Bursting with flavors? Description pa lang, mapapa-order ka na agad.
Yes.
I think kailangan natin matikman yan.
Dapat talaga nating matikman yan sa ating product reviews.
That's right. Pero inaayos pa yata yung setup natin for that. Anyway, here's my next question para kay Miss Sharmain. What advice can you give sa mga kapwa nyo entrepreneurs on doing their business?
Siguro ang advice ko to my fellow entrepreneurs, the start is always the hardest. But don't give up. Keep on moving forward. Kung nawalan ka ng work because of the pandemic, maybe this is your chance to do what you love or to do what you're good at. Magiging successful ka sa bagay na gusto mo. Kaya may kasabihan tayo, kung gusto, palaging mayroong paraan. Every difficulty is an opportunity to grow. Every pandemic is an opportunity to learn that life is temporary, so make the best out of it. And always remember to put God first in everything that you do, for He will lead you to the right destination.
Kasal sila at ang legal wife ay kailangan ng support from his husband. So ito po ang pwede nyo maging recourse. Para sa kaalaman natin mga seafarers, you can be criminally liable for not supporting your legal wife.
Stressed ka ba? Have you tried unwinding in a farm? Yung pagtatanim ng halaman at gulay to relax. And how about yung pamimitas ng fruits to calm your mind? Sounds interesting? Why not try healthy and delicious food served from farm to table? Also consider ang pag-aalaga ng mga hayop tulad ng hogs, chicken, ducks, goats, different birds, at marami pang iba. Not to mention, you can turn all of these into a profitable business. At ito po mismo ang pag-uusapan natin sa farm living. At kung paano mabuhay ng healthy while enjoying the gift of nature. Ika nga ni Hippocrates, let your food be your medicine and let your medicine be your food. At hindi lang yan, tatalakayin rin po natin dito is how to turn these resources into a profitable business. Wow! Exciting, di ba? Ako si Alexa Tinsay at samahan po ninyo ako sa pagtuklas ng sekreto in living a healthy and happy life while enjoying the gift of nature and the profitable business. Dito lang yan sa Farm Living!
Kaya nang sabi natin kanina,
Yes.
magkakaroon tayo ng cooking demo.
Yeah, I remember when we visited yung Forest Woods, and we met this cocinero de bukid na dating OFW.
Yes, at yung na-experience natin, yung mga kakaibang pagkain
Yeah.
na wala dito sa metro.
Yeah. Naku, lalo na ako natatakam din sa pinag-uusapan natin. Tayo na, let's watch as Sir Joel cooks yung kanyang specialty, yung pansit kalabuko.
Narito po tayo ngayon sa farm upang ipakita ko po sa inyo ang isang produkto na kung saan ito po ay yari sa mga natural na pamamaraan. Ang amin pong pinaka-broth ay ang chicken. Native po siya. We have the buko, kalabasa, papaya, talbos ng kalabasa. We have also the talinum at saka yung ating malunggay. Meron tayo dito nung isang kulay, red kamote, basil, and then paminta, bawang, luya, at sibuyas. Pag pinagsama-sama ngayon natin ito yung tinatawag naming pansit kalabuko. Atin ngayon itong lutuin. Gisa lang po tayo, sibuyas, bawang. Ito po yung pansit na walang sabaw. Natural po ang pamamaraan. So, meron tayong kalabasa. Very healthy ang ating kalabuko. Then, the papaya. So, ginawa namin dito, kinat-cut lang namin yung mga sangkap. Then, the malunggay. Talbos ng kalabasa. Kung mapapansin nyo, ang pagluluto ng ating pansit kalabuko ay walang sabaw. Yung mismong katas ng gulay, yun yung sasabaw sa kanya. Fresh na fresh ang buko. Wala pang ilang minuto na ibinaba. Ang kalabasa tops ay mayroon siyang napakataas na growth hormones na natural na yun yung kinakailangang makain ng ating mga kabataan. So kung gustong mabilis lumaki, kumain ng talbos ng kalabasa. Then yung ating kalabasa flour. So ito, tapos na ang ating pansit kalabuko. Sa ngayon, pwede naman natin yung tikman kasama ang ating host na si Miss Alexa.
Tikman po natin ito.
Yes po, so ito po yung ating lalagyan ng pansit kalabuko, and then ito po yung ating kalabuko. So tikim pa lang. Then ito po yung ating kalabasa tops. Yan.
Ay, ganito pala siya. Sige po.
Yes po.
Okay, tikman natin. Ang sarap.
Sarap ba?
Sarap po. Kasi paborito ko po talaga ang buko.
Talaga? So,
Kaya,
tama
pero hindi
ka.
ko po alam na pwede po siyang gawing pansit.
Oh, so yan ngayon po, pwede alam mo na siya.
Sir, maraming salamat.
Oh, thank you very much. Ayan.
Okay, so natikman na natin ang pansit with a twist. Itong masarap na pansit kalabuko. Okay, abangan natin ang susunod nating recipe sa susunod nating segment.
Yes,
Ano po?
Planchado, lamang lupa.
Yes, sarap bumalik sa Forest Woods. Nakakamiss talaga.
Yeah.
Gusto ko uling ma-experience yung mga food na katulad niyan.
At meron pa siyang nabanggit na another putahe.
O, ano uli yun?
Yan yung planchado laman lupa. We will be talking more about this sa ating mga next episodes. Pero sa pagbabalik natin, we will be hearing another insight from our guest advisors as he shares his knowledge and experiences. Kaya stay tuned. We'll be right back.
kasal sila at ang legal wife ay kailangan ng support from his husband, so ito po ang pwede nyo maging recourse. Para sa kaalaman ating mga seafarers, you can be criminally liable for not supporting your legal wife.
Welcome po muli sa Go Pinoy. At tulad ng sinabi natin noon, meron tayo talagang portion para sa ating mga guest, experts, and consultants para makapagbahagi sila sa atin ng kanilang mga tips at insights sa negosyo.
And we have here with us again, Sir Dodong Cacanando, a business guru. Yung guru niya is G-U-R-O, which means teacher. No? Let's listen to Sir Dodong Cacanando as he talks about calamities in life like pandemic as part of our life.
You know, as we struggle through this pandemic caused by the coronavirus, I decided to make a series of vlogs that will talk about calamities. I decided to do this because alam ko maraming concern about their future. Alam mo kami sa farming, we experience many calamities, and ang farm namin has been able to grow through calamities because naintindihan namin bakit siya dumadating. So as we understood bakit nangyayari ang calamity, we were able to develop strategies kung paano kami mag-survive and then paano rin kami mag-grow in spite of what is happening. So gusto ko sana makatulong sa mga kapwa ko Pilipino who are very, very concerned about what we're going through. Alam mo, most cities today naka-lockdown and most business will be struggling. So gusto ko lang sana makatulong. Alam mo, one of the most important thing I learned in business is that everything in life will go through a cycle of boom and bust, of abundance and famine. Ibig sabihin, paikot-ikot lang itong mga bagay na to. Ibig sabihin, pag dumating ang masamang panahon, darating din, susundan din niya ng maganda. I realize that good times and bad times just go on a cycle. Alam mo, ibig sabihin lang nito para sa atin lahat, itong crisis natin, matatapos din ito. So my main message for this vlog, for the first vlog on calamity, is I want you to understand, friends, that this too shall pass. Whatever crisis the country is going through, matatapos din ito. In fact, if you're going through a personal crisis, gusto ko rin maintindihan mo, matatapos din yan. This too shall pass. Alam mo, this idea of good and bad going on a cycle happens every year, and we see that as the season change. Dito sa tropics, sa atin, kapag dumating ang dry season, alam mo, darating din dyan ang rainy season. Sa temperate climate naman, nakakasigurado sila as they go through winter, summer will eventually come. So ang tanong ngayon sa negosyo, ano mas maganda? Dry season or rainy season? If you're in the temperate climate naman, if you're a businessman, ang tanong, ano mas maganda? Winter or summer? Alam mo ako realize, both of them are good. Both of them are bad. Both winter and summer creates opportunities for people. Ganon din ang rainy and ang dry season para sa atin. Walang mas maganda sa kanila. Pareho silang maganda. Pareho rin silang mahirap. The one who prosper is the one who responds properly and the one who's better prepared. So I will be sharing with you what we have learned through crisis para lang mas matulungan kayo to respond better, and hopefully we can even prosper in the midst of calamity. Alam nyo, aside from the fear of being infected by the virus, today the bigger fear of business people is mabankrupt sila. In fact, somebody told me, today mas marami ang mababankrupt kaysa mamamatay. And I believe that is true. In fact, recently, I met my team sa Moraya and sa Similia last Monday kasi we wanted to discuss how to respond in this crisis kasi all of a sudden nag-lockdown ang Cagayan and ang Bukidnon. I was told by the manager of our farm na yung kalaban namin na dalawa, yung pinakamalaki naming kalaban na sa vegetable business na may mga greenhouse, nagsara na raw. Bakit? Kasi nung nag-lockdown ang Manila and then ang Cebu, nawalan sila ng market. So lahat ng produkto nila tapon. Meron pa silang sisweldohan na tao, meron silang i-maintain na farm. The crisis just closed them down.
kasal sila at ang legal wife ay kailangan ng support from his husband, so ito po ang pwede nyo maging recourse. Para sa kaalaman natin mga seafarers, you can be criminally liable for not supporting your legal wife.
So from this story, I was able to develop strategies in my business which I hope I can share with you in the next few vlog. And ang totoo ho, we have been growing only because we are good in surviving calamities. Let me share with you some of the things I discovered in the story of Abraham, Isaac, and Joseph. When a severe famine came during the time of Abraham, God told Abraham to go to Egypt to take refuge. However, when that happened to Solomon, sabi ni God, you stay put. You stay where I want you to stay. And God asked him to stay in Philistine, in the land of their enemies. And then kay Joseph naman, when the famine was finally over, in Genesis 50, you know, Joseph made a conclusion. Sabi niya that he was telling his brothers that he realized that the reason why he was in Egypt, because God sent him there so that he can save many lives, including the lives of his family. Let me briefly show you how Isaac and Joseph prospered while they were in the middle of great famine. If you have a pen, you may want to take note of the verses that I will share with you so that you can read them for yourself, so that you can check kung totoo sinasabi ko. In Genesis 26, when everyone was moving to Egypt to take refuge, God told Isaac to stay. And he asked them to stay in the land of their enemies, the Philistines. Let me just clear this. Iba ang Philistine sa Palestine. Palestine is a region that the British created when they were ruling the Middle East. Philistine naman in the Bible is a nation. Kalaban niya ng Israel. So, those are two different things. Okay? When God asked Isaac to stay in Philistine, there was also oppression from the local people because dayo siya. And yet, the Bible tells us that he prospered. Paano siya mag-prosper? In Genesis 26, verses 12 to 13, sabi doon, "And Isaac sowed in the land and reaped in the same year 100-folds. The Lord blessed him. And the man became rich and gained more and more until he became very wealthy." Take note of what it said. Isaac sowed in the land. Where did he sow? In the land of famine. Because he sowed and worked, he was able to reap. And then sabi niya, because of his work, God blessed him. How did God bless him? God blessed him because he worked While the rest of the Palestinian nation then was paralyzed because of famine, Isaac continued to work hard. He was able to create an opportunity for himself. What opportunity was that? You see, kakain pa rin yung mga tao na sa Palestine noon Sino papakain sa kanila? Sino nagtanim? So si Isaac was able to prosper because in the midst of in the middle of a calamity, opportunity still exists. And that is one of the things I will share with you in a future vlog. Parang kami. You know, we are badly hit by the lockdown of Cagayan and Bukidnon. And all of a sudden, we lost our market sa mga restaurants na we serve. We also lost the market ng mga traders who would resell our vegetables. However, when we met, we asked ourselves, what opportunity did this crisis create? And we did find one. We did find, and today it is helping us to survive. And I'll share this with you in another vlog. Doon naman sa story ni Joseph, Genesis 40 to 50 talk about the great famine in Egypt. And it was revealed to Pharaoh and to Joseph. God told Joseph that 7 years of famine will come. However, sinabihan rin niya si Joseph, but 7 years of abundance will come first. So do you know how Joseph made Egypt richer during times of famine? Joseph worked hard in the time of abundance and saved a lot so that he would be ready for the famine. Egypt became richer when the famine came because the rest of the world did not prepare for it. In fact, during the time of famine, Pharaoh got to own the whole of Egypt. Bakit? The Egyptians did not prepare so they had to sell their land for food. And I realized that Egypt won over the world, not through military might, but by just being prepared in the time of famine. Because sila lang ang may pagkain, they brought everybody under subjection because of food. Kami sa Moriah Farms, we have been growing only because we survived calamities. When we get a chance to learn how to survive to calamities, when the abundance comes, we are always prepared. And yan ang kwento namin. I hope in the next few vlogs, I can share the things that we've learned para matulungan din kayo, so that we can take advantage of the calamity we are in. If you like what you are learning, if you'd like to learn more, subscribe to this channel, but more than that, can you share this blog to your friends? Baka matulungan natin sila. Whether you're an OFW or you're a Filipino here in the Philippines, all of us can take advantage of this crisis. And all of us can learn and prosper through them. So I hope to see you in the next vlog.
Yes, thank you, Sir Dodong, for sharing with us a very enlightening and timely message.
Yeah, Sir Dodong Cacanando will be sharing more insights and knowledge that he learned from his experiences sa ating mga next episodes. And for those entrepreneurs who have interesting stories, experiences, tips, and advice that could help other entrepreneurs, please contact us through our social media pages and mobile numbers flashed on screen.
Alright, that's all for now. Marami pong salamat at sana marami tayong napulot sa ating programa. See you next time!
Patuloy lang po tayong manalangin at magtiwala. Ako po si Direk Lodge.
Ako naman si Direk JP na nagsasabing,
Go Pinoy! Kaya mo yan!